Hello, it's a Head Teachers update. Wait for it. And today I want to talk about school uniform and why children seem so good at losing it. Firstly, our school uniform is deliberately simple and flexible. You'll find all that information on our website, link in the comments, and don't forget we always have a wonderful selection of pre-loved uniform available from the school office. Most polo shirts are just £1, good value. Now, I'm a great believer in children regulating their own body temperature. If they're hot, they should take off layers, and if they're cold, they should put them back on again. Children are incredibly active. School is warm, we keep windows open for ventilation and fresh air, even in winter, and being too hot can be just as uncomfortable and sometimes just as problematic as being too cold. So please don't worry if your child comes home without the clothes they left in the morning. I know why many parents do it. You want to show your care by sending your child to school wrapped up in lots of layers, whatever the weather, but actually that isn't always helpful. Children get hot, they take those extra layers off, and I bet those vests and woolen leggings don't have their names in them either, and they get lost again. So let's also be realistic. School uniform will get dirty. That's often the sign of a busy, creative and immersive school day, and sometimes it will get lost. Taking a jumper or PE kit off, remembering where you left it, checking it had your name on and bringing it home again is actually quite a sophisticated organisational skill set, especially when you're 5, 6 or 7 years old and far more interested in playing with your friends. So my biggest piece of advice is this: write your child's name in absolutely everything. Use a permanent marker, so labels if you prefer, but don't rely on biro because it washes out. And yes, shoes and socks should be named too. In fact, my advice is not to send jumpers into school during September, late spring or the summer. In September, the weather is usually still warm. Children are settling back into routines, and that's when jumpers are more likely to disappear. You should also expect children to get through clothes more quickly than they do at home. Paint, pens, mud and enthusiastic play are all part of childhood. If I was you, I'd probably start September with the pre-loved uniform. There's a head teacher's tip. And if something goes missing, don't panic. Children don't deliberately steal clothes. Give it a couple of days, it will turn up. Always check out lost property. That you'll find hundreds of pounds of unnamed items there waiting to be claimed. And finally, if your child is regularly losing things, please come and talk to us. Together, we'll help them develop the organisational skills and independence they need. And perhaps have a think about home too. Is your child given opportunities to be independent and responsible for their own belongings there? Because those are the skills they need to be practicing, because they'll need them at school. Lots of advice there, but as always, I say we only have one chance to get it right for our children, so best be sure. Have a great week, and let's carry on learning together.